Hello, brick friends. Today I'm taking you on vacation. Without flying or lugging suitcases, I present to you LEGO Ideas 21359 Italian Riviera. A set that promises sun, sea, picturesque views, and lots of bricks. Are you ready to build your own Mediterranean escape? This set started as a fan project on LEGO Ideas proposed by Alex Solly and was chosen to be brought to life with a few tweaks by LEGO. So, rest assured, there's an interesting mix between original vision and production compromises. I'll guide you through the description, assembly, strengths, criticisms, hidden Easter eggs, and finally, I'll tell you if it's worth a trip to Liguria. With LEGO bricks, the 21359 Italian Riviera set boasts a whopping 3,251 pieces. At a glance, this model shows us a characteristic Mediterranean coastal village, inspired by the landscape of the Cinque Terre, Liguria, with cliffside houses, narrow streets, water views, and plenty of color. The structures are arranged less on a rigid square base and more organically with buildings that embrace the landscape. The buildings include, on the ground floor, typical shops, an ice cream parlor, a diving shop, and a fish market. Above, the merchants' apartments with carefully constructed interiors, accessible by removing floors like in modular sets. The village is set on a base that includes blue plates to simulate water, and the streets face directly onto the sea with no beach. 10 minifigures are included to bring the village to life, with merchants, residents, and everyday details. Grandmother making pasta, vendors, tourists, etc. And there's no shortage of cute Easter eggs. A crab stealing an ice cream, a kitten with a stolen fish, designer Alex depicted in a painting on the wall. Things like that, to have fun looking for. How long will it take? Well, with 3,251 pieces, it's not a 5-minute task. But it's not a super epic that can take weeks. A lot depends on how experienced you are with bricks and how much you pay attention to the details. The approach is modular. The sections are assembled separately and then connected together. The building structures are layered into removable floors, so once the set is finished, you can open up and peek inside each floor. The roofs are among the most laborious parts with tiles, slopes, and joints, but once completed, the result is very refined. The water section of the base requires careful positioning of the blue and transparent pieces to achieve the sea effect. Overall, some reviews describe the assembly as relaxing but satisfying, with several moments where you turn off the music and get lost in the details. And now for the moment everyone wants, what really works and what doesn't. Pros. Rich details both inside and out. Furnishings, everyday objects, well-curated shops. Beautiful visual composition. Mediterranean colors, vibrant contrasts, evocative atmosphere. Modularity allows access to the interior. Easter eggs and hidden storytelling entice closer inspection. It's part of a LEGO Ideas theme, with an artistic concept that's not tied to any licenses. It leaves room for imagination. Cons. The price is one of the most criticized points. Many find it excessive for the type of set it is. The piece count is inflated by many small texture pieces, which doesn't always translate into a macroscopic wow effect. It is not compatible with the classic modular series. It doesn't fit together, the base is not the same size. Some changes from the original design have disappointed fans. The removal of the beach, changes to volumes, and color schemes. If you move the set frequently, you may find that some roofs or delicate details are moving or coming loose. One of the most fun parts of this set is looking for the little secrets the designers have hidden. Here are a few I've found. There's a crab stealing an ice cream. Yes, in the middle of the seaside village. A kitten with a stolen fish in the back of a building. Designer Alex Solly included a self-referential touch. A seemingly Alex minifigure, and a painting from one of his previous projects on the wall. There are printed plates with trophy al pesto, a typical Ligurian pasta, and other local culinary references. The architecture quite faithfully reflects the views of Cinque Terre. Houses clinging to the slopes, narrow alleys, and the sea. These elements make close-up study of the model more fun and are excellent micro-moments to showcase in your video to capture the viewer's attention. Looking at the finished model, Many reviews say it passes the vibe test. It truly conveys the idea of a Mediterranean summer, a coastal village, warmth, and picturesque views. There's something romantic about the sea lapping the streets, the houses being close together, and every floor offering something to discover. All this means that the set is not just a construction, but also a visual experience. Looking at it makes you smile, it makes you want to go on holiday, or at least stay there and set it up all day. During editing, include close-ups of smaller details, store items, interior furnishings, decorations. Go on an Easter egg hunt. Invite the viewer to look carefully to discover the crab, the cat, and Alex's painting. Compare some real photos of the Cinque Terre with the model to highlight similarities and differences. Discuss the changes from the original project, what choices LEGO made and how they influenced the final result. Include moments of reflection on the price. Is it worth the price? Is this a set for collectors or for those who just want a nice diorama? Okay, friends, let's get to the showdown. The LEGO Ideas 21359 Italian Riviera is a set I really like. It has character, detail, atmosphere. It's a piece worth having if you love building settings, if you appreciate Italy, if you want a set that's not just big, majestic bricks, but something you can explore at your leisure. But there's a but. The price is high, and not all the choices, especially the changes from the original design, will be shared by all fans. If you're price sensitive, you might want to wait for a discount or promotion. In conclusion, I enthusiastically recommend it, with the caveat that yes, it's a commitment, both financially and in terms of time, but potentially one of the most beautiful sets of the year for those who love this atmosphere. And you, let me know in the comments, would you choose it? Or would you prefer something more snap that can be assembled in an afternoon? And above all, what's your favorite Italian village? Come on, let's discuss it. See you in the next video and let's get building.